All right, team, let's dive into the recent criticism we've been facing regarding hate speech and misinformation on our social media platform.
Hmm. Clearly, is firmly and acceptability. You can also compromise the safety and ethical standards.
Agreed. But we also need to consider the implication of over policing content. We don't want to stifle free expression or alternate our user base.
That's a valid point, Sasur. We need to find a balance between minimizing a healthy online environment and respecting users' right to express themselves.
However, allowing hate speech and misinformation to propagate unchecked can have serious real-world consequences. We can't ignore our responsibility to combat harmful content.
How about we do this? We use strong content filters to filter the content. Use establish clear community guidelines for the users and the content creators, and establish ads that source campaign regarding the information of these rules.
Okay, I agree with you, Sachin. That sounds like reasonable strategy. We need to empower our users to be responsible digital citizens while actively combating content on our platform.
Let's also ensure that our moderation policies are implemented fairly and consistently to avoid accusations or bias of censorship.
Absolutely, we need to invest in training our moderation team and continuously iterate on our processes to adapt to evolving challenges.
I believe that by taking proactive steps to foster a safer and more responsible online community, we can uphold our ethical obligations while still providing a platform for diverse perspectives.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's correct.
Scenario 2. Striking a balance. Ethics in social media management. Relativism. Relativism would emphasize differing cultural attitudes towards free speech and content regulation. From this perspective, Swanham might believe that cultural norms and user expectations in different regions should dictate the platform's moderation policies. Shaswat could argue that the balance between freedom of expression and content moderation varies widely and should be context dependent. Utilitarianism. Utilitarianism here would focus on the outcomes for the majority of users from this viewpoint. Swanham advocates for strong measures against harmful content to protect user welfare and societal well-being, which might lead to the greatest good. Shaswat emphasizes avoiding over-policing to maintain user base and platform appeal, balancing harm reduction with user satisfaction. Deontology. Deontology would stress adherence to ethical principles such as free speech and user protection from this perspective. Swanham sees a moral duty to prevent harm, prioritizing ethical obligations to combat hate speech and misinformation. Shaswat believes in the moral duty to uphold free expression, ensuring moderation does not turn into censorship.